Hi guys! Welcome to Learn English with m to the power of 3. In this lesson, we will learn English with a movie that won 7 awards at this year's Oscars. Everything, everywhere, all at once. So if you haven't already done so, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons on this video so you never miss out on any of our future lessons. Let's start. Read someone's mind or read minds. Let's watch.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up some shirts. I called like 3 times.
Okay, give me your ticket. I find for you.
No, I have the ticket. She's just asking for it because that's like the way that it works. They don't read minds.
Okay.
Read someone's mind or read minds means to know what someone is thinking without them telling you. Let's watch some examples.
I can read her mind, so I know what she thinks of you.
What?
Not only can he read minds, he can communicate with them as well.
You read minds?
No.
You read my mind. How long before you make that happen?
You think people can read your mind?
Sometimes.
A pile of or piles of something. A stack of or stacks of something. Trace, ups and downs of. Let's watch.
Now you may only see a pile of boring forms and numbers, but I see a story with nothing but a stack of receipts. I can trace the ups and downs of your lives, and it does not look good.
A pile of or piles of something and a stack of or stacks of something, both of these phrases mean a large amount or quantity of something. Let's watch some examples.
He was a tenured archaeology professor, published a pile of books, the real deal.
Yours. I got a pile of work to do.
You can't just hand the banks massive piles of cash.
Accusing their neighbors of stuff, lying all the time, random piles of money around the house.
And you probably live at some squalid little studio apartment with stacks of yellow Penguin classics.
You mean like the stacks of books that have to go in our bookstore?
I get a stack of bills from you guys, followed by twice as many threats to pay up or else.
I bought a stack of confession magazines and studied them.
Trace. As a verb, it means to find or discover by investigation. As a noun, it means a mark, object, or other indication of the existence or passing of something. It also means a very small quantity, especially one too small to be accurately measured. Let's watch some examples.
Indisputably the work of our mercenaries, but no trace of any chemicals of any kind.
Not a trace of any toxic substance.
I tried that, but I can't trace them.
It emits a gamma signature that's too weak for us to trace.
Sir, the Joker card had traces of your DNA on it.
Traces of dried mud.
Ups and downs means the mixture of good and bad experiences. Someone's ups and downs means a person's good fortune and bad fortune. Let's watch some examples.
All of the ups and downs without any of the risks.
Look, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs before this is all over.
Oh, we've had our ups and downs. But this place, it's good for us.
She had her ups and downs. Mostly down.
Hung up on someone or something. Let's watch.
Why she thinks she is gay?
I'm so sorry. You're still hung up on the fact that I like girls in this world.
Hung up on someone or something means to be extremely interested in or worried by a particular subject and spend an unreasonably large amount of time thinking about it. Hang up means to end the call in the middle of the conversation, but it can also mean to disconnect the call when it is finished. Let's watch some examples.
What is it? Because I'm still a little hung up on you getting a 9-year-old drunk.
You think I'm insane for being so hung up on her, don't you?
No, I think I knew you guys would get hung up on that.
Well, let's not get too hung up on this, especially since we're only doing one number. D?
Hello.
Carla, don't hang up on me.
No. I tried calling him a couple years back, but he hung up on me.
Where's jump? Far and above. Gifted. Potential. And push someone beyond their limits are the next words and phrases that we're going to learn. Let's watch.
In the Alphaverse, we began training many young minds to verse jump. But there was one who was far and above the most gifted. Our little explorer. He saw her potential, so he pushed her beyond her limit.
Where's jump? Where's jumping is the act of temporarily linking one's consciousness to another version of himself or herself in a different universe and assessing all the emotions, memories, and skills in the process. Far and above is the synonym of far and away. You use this expression when you are comparing something or someone with others of the same kind in order to emphasize how great the difference is between them. Let's watch some examples.
Far and above the person you chose to spend the rest of your life with.
Pardon me, madam, but in my own defense, I was far and away the first of us to swim those frigid waters.
You were far and away the worst dressed soldier on the whole parade.
It took a German designer to stir up Chanel, and it is an American who has put Gucci far and away in the front of fashion.
Gifted. It means having exceptional talent or natural ability. Let's watch some examples.
Such a gifted boy, hiding his light under a bushel for so long.
Listen, you not only have a gifted mind, but you're also composed.
You're the most gifted woman I've ever met.
Wow.
He's a very gifted singer.
Potential. As an adjective, it means having or showing the capacity to develop into something in the future. It also means possible but not yet actual. As a noun, it means latent qualities or abilities that may or may not be developed. It also means possibility, potentiality. Let's watch some examples.
I feel like he has so much potential, he's just wasting it.
I just want Julio to achieve his full potential.
Now, our operation is small, but there's a lot of potential for aggressive expansion.
So much potential wasted in a male.
See potential in someone. This phrase means that this person actually possesses something that minority would possess. This person has unique abilities. See potential in something means that you think it might be a good idea, although the details might need to be improved a bit. Let's watch some examples.
Desi, I wouldn't be here if I didn't see potential in this, okay?
If you do not see potential in yourself, then you are a blind man.
We see potential in things, we fix them up, right? Like they did?
Push someone beyond their limits. If you push or expand beyond the boundaries, frontiers, or limits of something or someone, you aim to extend beyond the established norms or constraints of something. Push someone means to forcefully persuade or direct someone to do or achieve something. Let's learn a similar expression. Push or press someone's buttons. This expression means to do things that create a very strong emotional reaction in one, especially anger, irritation, or exasperation. Let's watch some examples.
Maybe he's just trying to push you to be better.
Don't push me, and I won't push you.
I'd hoped boredom would push you to my book and you'd find some answers there, but it seems you really don't like to read.
And did she force you to do this to me?
No.
I'm sorry, Molly, but damn it, Carl, you really press my buttons sometimes.
Come on!
Hey!
Don't push my buttons, all right?
Limit. It means the greatest possible degree of something. It also means the largest quantity or amount allowed. It can also mean something that restricts or restrains, a restraint. Know one's limits means to know how much one is able to do. Let's watch some examples.
You know that, but even I've got my limit and I've reached it.
You know, I've been understanding, but I'm at my limit.
What's our limit on petty cash?
You're going to hit your limit.
Don't get too crazy. Know your limits.
Know your limits, Master Wayne.
I know my limits.
To break someone. Let's watch.
In my universe, you push your own daughter too hard until you broke her. You.
To break someone means to completely destroy, defeat, or humiliate someone. Let's watch some examples.
But that man almost broke me.
But you cannot let this bullshit break you.
You broke me a long time before last night.
So if you behave like an asshole, we all suffer. So do not get us in your shit, or we will break you. Ooh, I'm scared.
Reason with someone. Let's watch.
Don't engage. She can't be reasoned with.
Reason with someone means to discuss something with one in a reasonable, logical way in order to achieve an agreement, understanding, or to try to change that person's thoughts or behavior. Let's watch some examples.
These new zombies can be reasoned with.
The bear is unpredictable, but the man can be reasoned with. However, he is not overfond of dwarves.
It is fruitless to reason with them.
What are you gonna do? Reason with him?
Specks of and makes sense are the next two phrases that we are going to learn. Let's watch.
Here, all we get are a few specks of time where any of this actually makes any sense.
Specks of is a very small mark, spot, or piece of something. Let's watch some examples.
Tiny specks of dust.
You are specks of dust beneath our fingernails.
A speck of potato chips.
But where was that tiny speck of light traveling through the universe?
Makes sense. This phrase means to be understandable and clear. It also means to be practical or seem like a good idea. Let's watch some examples.
Okay, that didn't really make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say.
She wrote the book on re-entry. Didn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense.
That would make sense.
Not that I can think of that would make sense.
Let's watch the videos again.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up some shirts. I called like 3 times.
Okay, give me your ticket. I find for you.
No, I have the ticket. She's just asking for it because that's like the way that it works. They don't read minds. Okay.
Now you may only see a pile of boring forms and numbers, but I see a story with nothing but a stack of receipts. I can trace the ups and downs of your lives, and it does not look good.
Why she thinks she's gay?
I'm so sorry. You're still hung up on the fact that I like girls in this world.
In the Alphaverse, we began training many young minds to verse jump. But there was one who was far and above the most gifted. Our little explorer. You saw her potential, so you pushed her beyond her limit.
In my universe, you push your own daughter too hard until you broke her. You.
Don't engage. She can't be reasoned with.
Here, all we get are a few specks of time where any of this actually makes any sense.
I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as much as I did. If it was helpful, let me know in the comments. And please share this video with your friends. See you in the next video!